Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and welcome back to another Aesop Frock Day. Today, we're going to be reacting to Kill the Messenger. This is suggested by Ravenous Catalyst, so thank you, Ravenous, for the suggestion. Keep coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, especially more Ace every single Friday. But without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's see what Ace has to say. Let's see what Kill the Messenger is all about. Let's get it.
Hey, stupid. You are listening to Bazooka Tooth, dental cannons, molar pistols, shit like that. This is Merce, motherfucker. This is Aesop Rock, Ace Rizzle. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Like, living legends, Def Jux. If you don't know, now you're informed. Be better prepared for the next time this type of shit goes down. Because when it's happening and you're unaware, you look like a complete asshole.
I love that intro. Like it's from a radio show or something like that. Really great way to start off the track, introducing us. I love the other words he used for bazooka tooth there, something cannons, whatever else it was. Really great start. Shout out to Def Jux LP giving all these underground guys a good starting point. Wonderful. Let's get it, man.
For the next time this type of shit goes down. Because when it's happening and you're unaware, you look like a complete asshole.
Every leader dead and it's making you upset. Set. Every hero dead and it's making you forget. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm in and out of picture.
Super interesting. Very chaotic feeling. The layering in the vocal. Something said something about like every hero dead and then ba dee da ba da just coming in super wide on that, by the way. The stereo feel really comes in when that vocal jumps in, just the vocalizing, as we might call it.
Every hero dead and it's making you forget. Yeah. Okay. I'm in and out of pick channels, so rated by hand beaters. Army of vicious kitchen petroleum peelers. They sleep in barns and whisper loony conspiracy secrets. Increasing payroll awareness blind while they roll with the leaders. The only mammal officially.
Really great sound to this. It sounds like they're using some type of delay that's turning Ace's voice into like a laser or like a synth, like kind of coming in after his vocal, almost mimicking the same pattern. It's a really interesting feel. It reminds me of this robot voice delay that I've been playing around with a lot lately.
They sleep in barns and whisper loony conspiracy secrets. Increasing payroll awareness blind while they roll with the leaders. The only mammal officially banned from food chain comp for finishing over 25 consecutive years on top is aggravated. Alarmingly, the pulse don't bump right. He's up night bumping over crunk and bug bites. Who luck like this evening? Stay electric, mud blood jockeying for the footing. My last supper starts with a vinaigrette over pickled muffin hearts while she tucks deep in the wood chipper. For the shepherd was a milk carton and scissors. Clammy hands.
Bro, the production on this is absolutely insane. So crispy. We got all these great synth layers, the drums giving us some great structure, just everything coming together super well. Ace's vocal, nice, clear, present, strong, and then his delivery is just so aggressive, just really rapping against the beat, pushing in, giving us that speed, which we don't always see from him now. Not that you need the speed. Really fantastic.
Starts with a vinaigrette over pickled muffin hearts while she tucks deep in the wood chipper. For the shepherd was a milk carton and scissors. Clammy hands make Hannah on a risky Jenga tub. You're all sweating, hell I'm sweating too. Ain't nobody sweating you. The buck went abacus on labor perspirator official biz when auditioning demos by which to live. No whammy. Stop. 666 game never chose me. Trigger against Hoagie. Pick up sticks and ponies. You got mail champ. Blow me. Just trooper with a question mark machine need. Pointed at the heavens like a BG on. So where the hell's my freebie? To clamp war. Stupid. No landlord.
Great little transitions in the instrumental too. That little second where it clears up just a tiny bit. We get the like a nice little hum in the background with some decent air around it. Really, just wild. Just like an onslaught. It's just nonstop, man, just pushing. What the hell? This is insanity.
Level 6 game never chose me. Triggering gets hokey. Pick up sticks and ponies. You got mail champ. Blow me. Just trooper with a question mark machine need. Pointed at the heavens like a BG on. So where the hell's my freebie? To clamp war. Stupid. No landlords or super. No hands. What are no ice cubes? Rubik. No plants. No water movement. No dance. No pyrotechnics to enhance. No chance. Too many grown men calling sick of a crime. I weigh in heavy on the jaded bitter. Subtract an infernal gimmick. I wanna solve world hunger and fuck a pinup. I wanna find a 21st century carbon crutch worthy of pedestal placement and shitty path walking a dud.
What's really interesting too is seeing where Ace has come to and where his early project started at. Because we're still in that very conversational type of delivery, his inflection being one of the most important parts of that, in addition to, obviously the spacing between the words and all those different little things. But that inflection really guides you through and it allows you to create order out of all of this chaos. We got some really punchy rhymes coming in. It's hard to tell. There's definitely layering going on in the vocal, but it's much more subtle than we hear on some other tracks. It's not coming through like super apparent, but it's there. Just wonderful. I It's almost impossible to keep up with what he's saying, but I'm loving this. This is crazy.
Carbon crutch worthy of pedestal placement and shitty path walking a dud. Every leader dead and it's making you upset. Set. Every hero dead and it's making you forget. Get.
Cool. And very interesting twist on like the hook section. So we came back to where we started. The intro also turns out to be the hook. We're getting like a sample. Then Ace comes in actually saying words, every hero dead. And then after that we get the ba da dee da da da. Well, that first vocal from Ace is just going set super. The layering there is just wild. The structure is just wacky. I haven't heard anything quite like that, especially in like a hook type section, but it does have a catchy element to it, especially after all of the insanity of this track. You need that moment for a rest, man. 100%.
And it's making you forget. Get. Ain't no time to sit and lift stones, so it's left to the dogs to find their way home. And you grew up in a similar generation alone, with a fistful of humanoid models along the road. With a blinking ring shit talking about.
Cool, okay. Nice feel. Almost like starting to bridge that gap towards like a melodic type of feeling to the flow. Pulling back on that instrumental, giving us a little bit more clarity, allowing Ace's voice to come front and center even more so than it has been throughout the rest of the track. Just a wonderful change here, man. The evolution, the movement of the energy is just beautiful. Oftentimes I've reminded of there's a Rock Hymn track, Lyrics of Fury. Fantastic track. It's 5 minutes of straight verse in its bars. And everybody hated on me in my reaction because they're like, this is all about the bars. You don't need a hook. And I'm like, look, dog, I'm just saying, in a 5 minute track, you have a lot of time. You could throw in a small split-second break and nobody would care and it would help balance it out a little bit better. All respect to Rakim, amazing rapper, one of the forefathers, one of the guys who brought us complex rhymes and probably stirred at least some of the people that Ace is inspired by, if Ace isn't inspired by him directly. A lot of great things there. But as artists, we got to be able to talk about these things. We got to be able to question things. If you just accept everything as good because somebody's name is stamped on it, well, you're not paying attention. But my rant aside, this track is blowing my mind right now.
Similar generation alone, with a fistful of humanoid models along the road. With a blink in your ancient, talking about the bottom flesh and bone tour guide to exit through the makeshifts. Every little footprint faded and vacant. Now I stomp through this motherfucker impatient. For the first time in a long line of thoughts.
And again, there we actually kind of come back more to a more rhythmic, classic rap style of delivery, rhyming on the fours and everything. And it again creates a great balance between the much more amorphous flows that Ace uses, where the inflection is more the guiding force rather than the rhythm. And having that balance between the two just adds even more to the track.
For the first time in a long line of thoughts fights, little lassie will not be returning home tonight. Been saying someone ever clear spike the punch full of Christ, but all I saw was 6 pits flipping a rope box at her life. Live lizard lung out of the St. Kansas cause, but a lemmings run with scissors to the closest open jaws. Open the fucking door, house, you're a valid mistake. I will not bow to a god that I can't look in the face. C4 tongue and a janky ankle.
I like that. I will not bow to a god that I cannot look in the face. Saying, screw the faith, man. Screw the faith. I want to see it. Seeing is believing.
Jaws. Open the fucking door, house, you're a valid mistake. I will not bow to a god that I can't look in the face. C4 tongue and a janky ankle. He's still escorted Eeyore to the seafloor. Thank you, please curb your Igor. Out those spaz Alcatraz to the Peace Corps. Any sheep sword, any sheep for carbonated shoulders to lean.
I think he might have just rhymed like Eeyore, seafloor, Igor, and who knows what else, dude. This is the rhyme stacking, just classic Ace, just all of it. It's all here, man. This is wild.
Thank you, please curb your Igor. Out those spaz Alcatraz to the Peace Corps. Any sheep sword, any sheep for carbonated shoulders to lean toward. Short of sort of a fourth consecutive awkward moment. Like God the inhaler stuck in elevators broken. One could reach the ceiling panel boosted by the other. But suddenly suffocating doesn't seem all that stubborn. If you with it, it's pretend.
And again, we get the alliteration we find so common. Something about stubborn, suffocating, suddenly suffocating, then stubborn comes in after that.
Panel boosted by the other, but suddenly suffocating doesn't seem all that stubborn. If you with it, it's pretend 1 eggshell percentage is only mobile. But a trotter's clip, no doubt for her walking sticks. Foster chicken peel back up a center with broke posture, but a daily done that is done didn't glow. From the promised land, abortion of keepers and bleeding orphan.
That's great. And yeah, when that that drone kind of comes in, it almost pauses time for a second. Everything starts to move just a little bit slower. All these pieces of the beat that are creating this speed kind of drop out for a second, and you start to feel that pulse slow down for just a moment before pushing back in for another barrage. Really, really well balanced track. I think that's something that's always struck me about Ace's art, is it's so layered and complex and all these different little moving pieces, all these little references, but somehow it is made in balance to where you can still digest it. Maybe you're not going to understand it fully, especially off a first listen, but it's not overwhelming. It's just on that edge.
Center with broke posture, but a daily done that is done didn't glow. From the promised land, abortion of keepers and bleeding orphan. We're only the maggots creep outside the box to seize the fortress. I and my crew seeking informal enforcement passage after receiving a timeline linked with tutor packages. Come on, baby, act with us. The other activists refusing to port dummy accusations to the aqueduct. These are the days when the Flotsam and the Jetsam part ways, trying to convince the players to fuck the game, but I don't want to trouble you.
And I'm starting to get a clear vision of what's really happening in the mix as we go. It feels like we've got the main Ace vocal right in the middle, almost a little bit to the left, just a tiny bit. And then we got another layer really panned strong to the right side, at least at points. Maybe it moves around, but it really adds to the dimension. It feels very all encompassing, really surrounding you in the song rather than it just being a single point. But again, we've talked in other tracks about having that balance with panning. You don't want to yank somebody's head to the left the whole time, because that's just not a fun experience, because that's not how we hear music. It's distracting. Me Sound comes from all around us in the real world. And this really sells that feeling. It works well.
The game, boy, don't wanna trouble you. We take no for an answer if and only if enhanced with K and W. We're only warning kitten pulls who wanna sporting through the jungle zoo. This little industry will bubble you. Every later dead and it's making you upset. Set. Every hero dead and it's making you forget. Get.
And I thought he was saying set earlier. He was probably saying get, unless the hook has been evolving. But we kind of got a little bit more of a rhythmic, slightly on that melodic feeling flow before preceding the hook this time instead of coming after. Nice little twist, reincorporates that type of section, but gives us a new perspective on it. Maybe that'll also be the type of thing that finishes the track out here, which we will see very soon.
Every hero dead and it's making you forget. Get.
You know, Ace Rock, you know you've been waiting like how long? He got flowed, you saying he was better back then. I've heard this shit. It's killing anything he's ever done. So shut the fuck up, love it like you know you want to. So don't be a little bitch. Little bitches get slapped in their mouth, and that's how it happens every time. But you keep listening because maybe you'll learn something. Yeah. By the way, Canox is not broken up. It's just a rumor.
Addressing Cannibal Ox rumors in the outros of Aesop rock tracks. What a thing. But he said something right there at the end that I think is important. It's something I don't talk about enough on this channel. Is keep listening, because you might fucking learn something. All you dummies out there. Nah, you guys are great. Most of you. Some of y'all. But but that's what this channel is all about, right? Is I learn by watching people do things. And while we're not watching somebody do this, we are listening to the performance of this track. And it has taught me so much over the years. All of the artists you guys have brought to my attention, even Ace being one of them. And it's been a fantastic journey, something I'm super grateful for, to be able to share this music, share my experience, and, hopefully you get something out of it. But this all started as a video journal for me to study music, learn more about it, and really specifically hip hop, to be able to respect this culture and this art form for all that it has to offer when I produce music of my own. And as many of you know, there's already music out there of my own creation, and there is an EP on the way if you didn't know that yet. So check the link tree in the description for the Buy Me a Coffee if you want to support the channel further, get behind the scenes content, access to the Discord server. You'll know a lot more about what's going on that way. But thank you again to Ravenous Catalyst for the suggestion. I truly do appreciate all the suggestions, guys. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more videos like this. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.